People, when you seek validation in others, you have a problem with you have a problem with you have a me problem. Now, before I go further into this teaching about people who seek validation from others, let me just say something real quick. We have an epidemic on those who wear these, what they call it, veneer teeth. People who's going around getting these whitening things put on their teeth so they can look like they have pretty white natural teeth. But now it's so much of a trend with this can on that the work within itself is getting slacky. So you have people walking around looking like Mr. Ed with these veneer teeth. Why? Because they don't know themselves. Huh? They don't know themselves. And they seek validation from others. Look, y'all, I got my teeth, y'all. I want y'all to know that I got it like this. I got pretty white teeth. And like I said, it's a trend going on so much that the dental work is getting awful. It's becoming awful. Back when I was a teenager in the early 90s, people used to get tattoos like it wasn't none. People used to get piercings like it wasn't nothing. And it was pretty at the beginning. But people started getting desperate, and then you got the underground doing this who are shenanigan with their work. So you got bootleggers that's doing these things for a little of nothing, because once again, people are thirsty. It's a trend. So more and more people want these things. So you got people on the underground that are willing to perform this stuff on your body, because you really can't afford the real deal. So what's happening is when you go to Ray Ray to get these teeth tattoos and ear piercings and whatever you got going on, you come out looking stupid. You come out looking a hot mess. Why? Because you're seeking validation from the world as if, man, I got money. My teeth is clean. My teeth look good. I'm about that life. I'm a rapper. I'm a singer. I got it like that too. Please like me, y'all. Yeah, because that's how you was looking at the next person when they had their work done. So now you want to feel part of it. But like I said, the mess is horrible today. Look it up. People that wearing these veneer teeth or whatever, they look ridiculous with it, and some of them don't even care. I don't care. I just got it. I don't care. I know that I Mr. Ed, but I don't care. Look, I got. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Now, this intro is going into the main part of the video of the teaching. These people are seeking validation with getting all this nonsense done to them. Why? And we're going to talk about the veneer. I talked about the tattoos or whatever back in my era, because this has started and it got ridiculous with that. But with the teeth thing, why you can't just take the time out and brush your teeth? Why you can't just brush your teeth? Brush your teeth 3 times a day. Pop a breath mint in your mouth. You got people walking around with this veneer stuff in their mouth, and they breath stink, but yet their teeth is artificially white. They can't even chew. They can't even talk because they want that look. Why? Because they want others to look at them a different type of way on the opposite of what they really feel about themselves on the inside. So they're willing to do anything to seek validation from others. But now, like I said, it's becoming a horrible trend. So now you're finna get talked about. And now you're really going to feel bad about yourself because you look a hot mess. Why? Because these people are not sure of themselves. That's moving me into what I'm about to talk about with the workplace. Once again, for those who seek validation from others. You a worker who worries about what somebody think of you, who worries about how somebody feel about you. You are a worker who wants to control others. And if you're not able to control one or two people, you get in your feelings and you start this gossip trend, because those who you do have in control, you want to continue to keep them in control. So what you do, you talk about those who you can't control by, you talk about to the people who you can't control about those who you can't control, to make sure of yourself that you have control. And I'm hoping I'm explaining this right. When you seek validation, that means that you want others to approve of you. You want their approval. And if you're not sure that you're getting this type of approval from others, you're going to feel left out. You're going to feel lost, and you may quit. You may decide to just give up on life. I've come across some YouTubers out there who got titles about they're tired of life. They want to give up on life. I give up. I give up. I give up. Why? Because more than likely they are validating seekers. They seek others' approval and they're not getting it. So they're not sure of themselves. So that's what made people want to just give up. Now, going back to the workplace, I'm a person who don't seek validation from others. Why? Because my father, my sovereign father, told me not to do that. Hallelujah. He told me don't do that. And so I'm obeying. I don't care who don't like it. I'm obeying. He said work with all your heart as if you're working for him, not for human masters. Hallelujah. You have to understand the signs and symptoms when you seek validation from others. When you do that and you don't get it, you're going to hurt yourself emotionally. You are going to hurt yourself. That's not a good thing. That's not something we should be doing, people. When you don't get it, and you get other means behind the validation that you were seeking, you're going to want to kill yourself. You're going to want to quit your job. Huh? But if you live your life and work with all your heart and do what God tells you to do, you're going to have peace within yourself no matter what others think, feel, and say about it. See, that's the problem. We are worrying about what other people say and think of us. Who cares? You can never please man all the time. You're not supposed to. We can help, we can influence, we can inspire, but that's about it. We can't make people like us. We can't make people approve of us. It's just not going to work. I'm trying to teach to somebody out there. You're going to hurt yourself when you keep seeking validation from others. I've come across a lot of people who I work with on both jobs who does this. I've come across people when I first got these jobs. I ain't doing all that. I ain't come to work to bust my butt. I just want to do a little something and go home. Because I got 9 other jobs. I got kids. I got this and that can on. My arm hurt. My shoulder hurt. I can't bend like that. My knees hurt. I ain't doing all that. Why you doing all that? You crazy if you do all that. I ain't doing all that. I ain't getting enough money to do all that. You crazy. You getting, how much you get out? You doing all that? Man, please. And these same individuals who came to me with that type of saying and attitude, I found them in the cut looking at me, gossiping, spreading rumors, hating on me because I kept my enthusiasm within my means of working. My work ethics kept going. They thought that I was going to stop. They thought that I was going to slow down because of what they're talking about. Oh, and if I'd have done it, maybe they'd have liked me. Or if I'd have done it, maybe we'll be talking in school, booing, ha ha, he. Yeah, we all in the same game because we all decide to do the same thing and we ain't trying to outshine one another. Nah, I ain't on that. I ain't come to work to click up with y'all and be on that. Nah, I ain't seeking no friends or validation. I come here to work. And like I said, when they did all that, when I first got the gig, I realized, oh, that's why. Because they don't want someone to over and outshine them. Huh? No, I come there to work. And I come there to put my all into it so I can feel good about what I've done for the company. And I'm going home. Not only that, but I'm here to please God. If I don't please God, that's it. Then I have something to worry about. If I don't please God, then I have a problem within myself. Huh? Then I need to worry about, am I going to get disciplined? Or am I going to get blessings taken away? Or is this going to be a difficult task in the future for me to deal with in order to keep my crown? I got a whole lot to worry about if I displease God, not man. When you don't do the things that others plan to sit back and do, they get mad at you. Man, who she thinks she is? She over there working all hard like that. Who he think he is? I just told him when he got here he shouldn't have to work like that. Man, why he ain't doing what we doing? We just chilling. If we chill in front of him, that would get him to slow down. No, that's going to get me to work even more. I know what you're doing. See, you have to have wisdom. You have to know what's going on. You see people sitting over there, he and talking and not working hard. That doesn't mean that you slow down and do the same. A lot of people get discouraged when they see their co-workers doing that. Oh man, everybody else talking and chilling and walking around. Well, I ain't doing it then. I ain't doing it. Everybody else just done. Well, I gotta work hard on everybody. No, that's Satan. No, you keep working. That's the reason why I'm telling y'all about Colossians 3:23. When you work, go home and you good. And look, I'm finna tell y'all before I close. Let me tell y'all another thing that Satan do. As an individual who is doing this, who is working, while everybody else is lousy and lazy and gossiping and spreading, what he does is this. I'm finna give y'all another warning. What Satan does is try to send people to attack you. They try to make you, even with the managers, once again, the managers are the ones who may try to avoid being targeted. In other words, they like suck ups, they sycophants, they cowards. I got managers like that who don't want to be a target, so they'll play the role with the higher ups and the co-workers that's in these cliques who's jealous, who seek validation. They part of the shenanigan too, which is unfortunate. You're not going to get a manager that's going to be like, hey man, y'all need to go on and stop with all that shit. Or he is a good worker. Y'all need to go on. No, everybody need to get to work. Don't worry about those managers are almost like played out. They almost like extinct today. Those are what you call back in the day managers. These managers nowadays are mostly young and they're sycophants. They suck ups. So they rather keep seeking validation themselves and don't want to be targets because they weak and they don't know how to handle, the pressure of being target. So, like I said, this is another reason why people stop working hard, because they become targets. They become targets, and what people do is lie on your performance. They lie to other people. Hey, don't pay attention to her performance. She keep messing up. She keep doing this. He keep doing that. Don't pay attention to them. No, pay attention to me. I've had people at the same part-time job that when we do get subs, by the time I get there, the sub is already there. The shift is already going because I'm part-time. So I come at a later time and I leave earlier than them. So it's already in the making of what's carrying on. So the co-workers who seek validation, what they do is go to the sub manager and give them heads up about people like me or you who's a beast. So what they do is they get them ready to judge me. They get them ready to target me. They tell them shenanigan lies, and what happens is by the time I get ready and do my thing, the sub who don't know nothing about me is looking at me. When they do that, I already know that they've been talked to by the haters. Huh? See, while they're around, walking around, gossiping, talking, and on their phone, and hiding and guarding on their phone, and in the cut, all in the lunchroom, eating and he, the sub manager's standing there watching, one little old me, standing there just watching. Every time I turn around, they're in the owl watching. Every time I turn around, they walking and looking. See, that's how I know that I've been talked about. See what I'm saying? And guess what's happening? Oh, bloop, 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 bloop. And the sub manager is like, wait a minute, hold on. Where's everybody else at? Well, hold on. She over here killing it. He over here beast moding. What's going on? Where's everybody else at? See? Yeah. So no matter what's going on, keep working heartily. Work with all enthusiasm, whether you got a sub, whether you got the regular suck-up manager, or whether everybody keep talking about you, looking at you, staring at you. You are the rock of that workplace. You are the one that's bringing in the money. You are the one that's outshining everybody else, and those that seeking validation is jealous because that's what they're there for. But instead of them getting it because they're seeking it, you're getting it naturally because you're performing your duties. Peace.